The name Obi Cubana is a very familiar name to many Nigerians. He is the businessman from Anambra State who threw a lavish burial party for his mother that became the biggest story on social media in 2021. Why? Because he promised to immortalize his late mother with a pendant and a neckpiece worth $100,000. The cumulative amount of money spent building gigantic gravesites and organizing lavish burial ceremonies in the southeast, southwest, and south-south geopolitical zones of Nigeria is estimated to be above 1,402,127,089 NAIRA, which is way bigger than the individual national budgets of Germany, Spain, France, Japan, and the United Kingdom. Why is this so? Why are burial ceremonies so expensive in Nigeria? In today's Nigeria, events have shown that it is more expensive to die than to live. The job of undertakers is now a huge business opportunity in Nigeria, in Ghana, and in several African countries as well. All manner of caskets are built by casket makers, and despite being very expensive, members of the bereaved family still go ahead to buy the caskets and hire the undertakers to flaunt their wealth. The hospital where someone was said to have died and the time of the person's death becomes a status symbol. It has become more fashionable in Nigeria to die in a teaching hospital than anywhere else. Stories have been told of how several people who died in their rural communities were quickly deposited in the refrigerated morgue of the teaching hospitals so that TV and radio announcements that would precede the burial would repeatedly claim that the person died in the teaching hospitals and his or her last journey would commence from the teaching hospital mortuary. According to the emeritus archbishops of the Catholic ecclesiastical provinces of Lagos and Owerri, Anthony Cardinal Okoje and Archbishop Anthony J.V. Obinna, the showmanship associated with burials these days is offensive. How can anybody explain why undertakers toss caskets up and down during burials? This is unacceptable to the church, they said. Both bishops insisted that the church would opt out of any burial that overshoots the prescribed time of 2 weeks, no matter who is involved. The importance that is attached to burial ceremonies varies from one zone to the other. In the southwest of Nigeria, for instance, it is a form of stigmatization that will linger long if anyone fails to give his or her parents a befitting burial. This explains why some people go to the extreme when burying their dead. Even when the parents before their death were not given much attention, they are celebrated with pomp and pageantry when they are dead. This culture is also very common in the south-south region of Nigeria, where the bereaved families will be compelled to build a house for the dead if the dead did not have a house while he or she was alive, and this will automatically subject the corpse to stay in the morgue for several months. We must recognize that a culture that is pro-death rather than pro-life benefits no life. We need to value life before death. Our presence at funerals will never make up for our absence when the gift of presence was the greatest need. We should do it now than regret it later. In the words of a famous Nigerian musician, "Celebrate me now wey I dey alive."